Guys, we are continuing from where we left off, guys. We're speaking about the fact that if you are a foreigner here on earth, you shouldn't be living like the people who belong to that place. Guys, you go to church, you hear people saying that they are foreigners here on earth, yet they are the ones who are possessing the things of the world. They are the ones who are calling the things of the world blessings. And I sit and I'm like, hypocrisy, guys. Hypocrisy. Guys, hypocrisy. You know, because guys, you see, when you claim that you belong to the kingdom of heaven, your walk will prove that. Your walk will be like Jesus, because Jesus' home, guys, is going to be your home. Jesus' home, guys, is going to be your home. And Jesus, guys, will prove to you that, listen, this is where you belong. You don't belong on earth, but my home. Give up the world. Give up the things of the world. Guys, Jesus meets this guy in the Gospel of Matthew 19. He says, go and sell your riches and give to the poor. That guy is so sad. And Jesus says, it's so hard for people to enter the kingdom of heaven. Guys, it's hard to enter that kingdom. It's hard. That's why, guys, it's even hard to preach it. Because preaching it means that you should, guys, this message compels you to give up the things of the world. Paul says, no ear heard, no mind has conceived, no eye has seen the things that God has prepared for us. And then, guys, Paul walks in a way that says, yes, where Jesus is, I belong there. He walks exactly like that. And Peter, he says, our inheritance is reserved in heaven. And guys, you hear people saying that we can't wait that long. Guys, Christians, so-called Christians, we can't wait that long. Our blessings, guys, must be in the now. Guys, it's so hard, guys. It's so hard to be a Christian. I'll keep saying that. Guys, I see it and I'm like, I look at this and I'm like, initially when I started publishing these teachings and preachings, and I was telling my Lord, and I was like, my Lord, you can't tell me to publish this because people don't want this message. I mean, we've been dealing with this message and people don't want it. Guys, I'll be invited to a conference and my Lord will tell me of 1 John 2:15-17. He says, don't love the world and the things of the world. If you do, the love of the Father is not in you. The boasting of what he has and does comes not from the Father, but from the world. And you will never enter my kingdom if you do that. And guys, people will look at me with those eyes. If eyes could kill, guys, I would have died long time ago. If they had guns, guys, they would have shot me long time ago. Because, guys, people will say, you standing in our blessings. You standing in our blessings. We are blessed. These are our blessings. And you're telling us that we shouldn't love the things of the world. And my Lord knows that people don't want his message. People don't want it. People want to be told that they are the blessed story. They are blessed with the things of the world. And I was like, my Lord, how can you tell me to publish these teachings and preachings? You guys, I used to tell him, you are joking, my king. Because people wants to hear, you'll be blessed. He will bless you with this. He will bless you with that. And my Lord would be like, publish it. Preach, And guys, I'm amazed that even after 4 months, you'll find that, wow, it's strange. In fact, guys, I'm disappointed because my Lord beat me to it. I told my Lord, I said, no one is going to listen because your sheep are in bushes. They are not within the civilian seat. No, it just can't be. It just can't be, And I'm so disappointed because I'm like, when I look at the plays, both shows over 700 shows. I mean, over 700 plays. And I'm like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Are you telling me that there are people who believe that their blessings are reserved in heaven? They shouldn't love the things of the world. Are you telling me that there are people out there who believe that their inheritance is in heaven? They shouldn't be seeking after riches and earthly blessings? It doesn't make sense. Because if there are more than 700 plays, that is telling, it means that my Lord was actually telling the truth when he said, they will listen. I was like, my Lord, you know that people, they look at me with those eyes when I tell them this message. People want to hear the message of money. My Lord knows that I don't want followers, but I want people who will follow him. But I need to tell the truth. But if you tell the truth, no one will follow Jesus. You need to lie and say that they will be blessed by the things of the world. You need to lie and say that they are the success story. And my Lord, I was like, it just can't be. And guys, I'm shocked. I'm like, both shows, they are over 700 plays. And I'm like, it doesn't make sense. To me, that doesn't make sense. And it's just only been 4 months, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. I don't know how many months, but it's not even more than 3 months. And it's already more than 700 plays. And I'm like, it doesn't make sense. Are there really people who really stand by the side of the truth? I thought they were living in the bushes where there is no network. This podcast can't get to them, but I'm shocked. And I'm like, my Lord, you beat me to it. So guys, if you claim that this earth is a foreign country for you, you should show by your walk. He tells Nicodemus, he says, we preach what we have seen. He says, we preach what we have seen. He says, I'm the only one who's been to heaven. And then he preaches the kingdom of heaven, because this message, guys, will compel you to give up the earth. You can't love the things of the world if you preach this message. You can't love money if you preach this message. You can't love earthly riches if you preach this message. You need to forsake. In other words, Jesus must prove that kingdom to you in some form. In some form, he reveals it to Peter, he reveals it to Paul, he reveals it to John, and they say, we know the New Jerusalem, we know the home of Jesus, and guys, they forsake, they give up, and they walk. They walk the walk of Christ. Jesus says the kingdom of heaven is like treasure hidden in a field. When a man finds, he sells everything in his joy and buy the field. Why? It's because they've seen that kingdom and they give up the earth. Guys, there's no way you are going to give up the things of the world until you have proof of the kingdom of heaven. Believe me when I tell you, if there's one thing you should believe, is that. So if you're going to run with the message of the kingdom of heaven, unfortunately, it's going to compel you to give up the things of the world. It's going to compel you to give up riches. It's going to compel you to have your treasures in heaven. Just unfortunately. Guys, it's so difficult. It's so difficult, but guys, it is. And I sit and I'm like, where are the Pauls? Where are the people who will say our home is in heaven? Where are the people who will say our home is in heaven? Guys, people who spoke like that, and guys, I keep telling you that I hate this generation. The knowledge of God is non-existing in this generation. Non-existing. People, they think Jesus and they think money. They think Jesus and they think riches. They think Jesus and they think of the world. And guys, it's so amazing that Jesus preached the exact opposite. The exact opposite. And I'm like, where are the Paul? Where are the Peters? Where are the Johns? My guys. Where are my guys? Guys, people who will talk like that, people who will stand by the truth, people who will say, kill me if you must, but I'm going to stand by the truth. I'm not going to change it so that you will follow Jesus. If you don't want Jesus, leave. Where are the people who will say, if you don't want to follow the message of the kingdom of heaven, leave. I'm not going to change it for you. Who you? Who you? You know what I mean? Guys. Yet, guys, we're going to stand by the message of the kingdom of heaven and we'll say heaven is our home and this is our foreign country and we're going to live like foreigners. Guys, you live like a foreigner. If you're a foreigner, you go Google it. Find out how a foreigner lives in a land. Because you ask them, why are you living like this? And they say, no, we are working for our home. We've got a home back. We are working for our home. Once we are done getting this, we're going back home. And guys, I look at Jesus and I'm like, damn, these people are living like my Lord. Yes, guys, it's not that they belong to the kingdom of heaven, but it's because they are foreigners and they are showing how a foreigner lives in a foreign land. Thank you.